Welcome to Portugal. We're in Setubal. That's where the Annual Eurovision Live Concert takes place. With us now is our next guest, and that is no other than from Malta, Calleja, who sang in 2012 at the Eurovision Song Contest. This is the night. This is him.
Hey, how are you doing? Thank you for this interview again.
Smiley Kurt, fantastic to see you here. Amazing. So is it the first time you're in Portugal?
It is the first time actually. I was just telling some friends that I have so many friends from Portugal, from when I used to live in London, and I told them that I'm going to be here. They were like, okay, fantastic. So tomorrow morning actually we're going to go to Porto. In the evening I should be performing there as well. So yeah, it's been, but it's the first time here. Yeah, I've never been here before.
Well, I've been following you a bit on Facebook, and you have also emailed us information in. You've been to many of the national country Eurovision countries performing your music.
Yeah.
So how come? Because you're one of the most successful artists of Malta in this term.
You mean how come I've been to the other countries?
Yeah.
I didn't get the question, sorry.
Yeah, you've been to many of the Eurovision participating countries, inviting you to perform your music after Eurovision.
Yeah, I mean, what happened during the Eurovision period was that I kept in contact with a lot of people. I remained friends. I continually send them new music and new material. The good thing about launching new music as such is that you remain relevant. And with the people I'm working with at the moment are people that are very much involved in the music business in Malta and also abroad. I've been working with an Italian label for the last year and a half. I got signed as a songwriter with this record label, which is fantastic. Dance and Love, and yeah, I mean it's been a very colorful journey, to say the least. And thanks to that, I've been able to go perform in countries like Lithuania. Now I'm in Portugal. I'm doing Copenhagen in November. I was in London earlier on this year. I was in London last year as well. Yeah, I mean, I've been traveling a lot. Then I did also countries outside of Europe. I did Malaysia and Singapore as well. It was fantastic, a good experience.
How come these countries? How come you're going there?
The thing with Malaysia is that I think 5 years ago now, I was performing in a place in Malta. There was a Malaysian woman who was at the hotel where I was performing, and she asked me like if I do international stuff. I said, well, I mean, why not, And then soon after, when I was invited and I arrived there, I actually found out that the host was the princess of Malaysia, and I didn't know.
Wow,
that's 5 years ago. And I left a good mark there, I suppose. I made lots of good friends. And last year, myself and my brother Kevin, we returned again to perform. This time we had a royal wedding. We had some small gigs here and there, some radio interviews. It was good. It was a fantastic experience.
Amazing! I didn't know about that. That's some good stuff you're telling us there. Amazing, yeah. And the smile is back. A couple of years ago, or was it last year, you released the album Love on Mars?
Love on Mars was released around 2 years ago, but the singles are still rolling out. I mean, we're launching the last single from Love on Mars later on this year, which is Leap of Faith. I actually performed it at Amber's concert in April, but an official release was not done yet. It's a song from my album that people seem to like a lot. I love it. It's a ballad. It's different from what people are normally expecting from you. But yeah, it's the last track that we're going to launch before we start working on something new.
How can people buy Love on Mars, the album?
Right. At the moment, we've set it up through Facebook. Basically, I've got my fan page. People send us the message, and we just send the album and any other sort of like T-shirts and stuff like that, merchandise.
Fantastic! You're really good. I know you have also another job in Malta. You're not only singing. Tell us about your job you're doing.
Well, I mean, obviously, the thing is with music, mainly you work in the evening. You're performing maybe in a club, in a bar. Songwriting in the studio normally wouldn't start before midday or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So during the morning, I thought to myself, why not do something useful? And I set up a partnership business in solar panels. In Malta at the moment, it's a very big business.
And you got the sun.
And we've got lots of sun, obviously. And so obviously I decided to use my friends and my contacts and my knowledge in solar energy to make something decent of myself.
About 3-4 weeks ago, end of August, you sent to me a link of your latest video.
Waiting in the Sun. That's
Tell
right.
us about the creation of it.
Basically, Michael Cini, the DJ and producer who I collaborated with on that track, is one of Malta's most renowned DJs. Very, very busy all the time, from one place to another. Performed in big places. I Love MTV, Ibiza, Café del Mar, and it's that genre of music. And basically, we had an event when I was shooting the video Vertigo last year. I needed his help for a boat party. Yeah, we became friends like that, and then soon after we started talking about releasing a new track. He had some stuff that he had already done but never really released it. I listened to many of his tracks and I really liked this one in particular, and I had some lyrics. I matched it up. It began as a joke, to be fair, but then it started becoming like something really serious. You know, I was like, wow, this is actually sounding really good. I wonder if we take it a bit more seriously, how it would sound. And actually, yeah, then I wrote the lyrics, I finished it off, we polished it up more. We launched it and it's getting some decent radio play, both in Malta and also around Europe now, trying to spread it out a bit more.
And we played it already on our show, and the day you sent it, basically. Thanks very much for doing this. Keep us posted on...
Thank you very much for your constant support, actually, and to all the fans as well.
It's a big pleasure to do that. And so what's coming up for the near future, music-wise?
At the moment, the band and I were working on our live act, you know, to not just be another band, but to be something that when people watch us, it's like, oh, that was really good. We had a really good time. You know, this guy seriously knows what he's doing. And I'm not there yet. I have a long way to go when it comes to the live aspect, because since we perform a lot with CDs nowadays, and I mean, like with the tracks, it's all pre-recorded. When there's that live element, you know, with the musicians and stuff, it takes more practice. We do really well as a band as it is, but I don't want to be just another band. I really want to take it up that notch, and that takes a lot of hard work and dedication and being strict with time and studying at home and stuff like that. We are indulging in the idea of going back to Eurovision, but it has to be something very strategic, a song that has to be stronger than This Is the Night, something a bit more, you know, there but not too much. You know, that has to be a right balance.
Would you consider singing a ballad, actually, a power ballad?
I would. Ballads, I like ballads. However, whatever track that I would like to put in for Eurovision has to be something that can be played on radio 2015-16. Sometimes what I find with Eurovision ballads, as much as I love them and I love listening to them, I find that they are not radio contenders, you know, in a sense that the popular radio stations will not play a certain genre of ballads that are the Eurovision recipe, so to speak. But when I don't know if you remember a track I had called Over and Over.
Which finally was, like,
yeah,
was it 2011?
A year before I got the opportunity to represent Malta. That kind of ballad, yes, like acoustic guitars, piano, a nice bass line. Yeah, that's something that I would really love to do. But maybe the power ballad, which is more dramatic, I think that is not really fitting with my style at the moment.
Okay. Kurt, thank you very much for chatting, and good luck for your upcoming future, and we hope to see the Eurovision Song Contest.
Thank you very much.
In the not too distant future.
Hopefully not. And thank you once again to all the supporters. I love all the messages that I get on all 3 Facebook accounts, which is amazing. And I do hope that I keep on seeing the support from your side, and whenever you need anything at all, please let me know.
Tell us the Facebook pages you're on.
Well, just Kurt Calleja. I mean, I've got Kurt Calleja Official, which is my Facebook page. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram, so all the social media really.
Everywhere. Thanks very much, Kurt.
Thank
Have
you.
a fantastic time in Portugal.
Thank you very much. Obrigado.